I guess we could just, I don't know. You'll have to like believe us. You want to hold it? Okay. Oh wait, no, you're doing you do the dowsing rods, and I'll hold this.
What do you want me to do?
All right.
Okay.
And the flashlights there.
Okay. These things are weird. Alright. I've only used them a few times.
Nope. What's going on?
Just let me get settled.
Yeah.
Is somebody here right now?
You can cross them for yes and open them for no.
Did you live here? Are you a patient here? Were you a nurse that worked here? It's pulling.
It does look like it's trying to sway.
Maybe the good energy?
Try holding them closer together. See if that helps. I know if you move too much it won't. But. It's Valerie and Brittany again. We're just here to make communication. If you'd like to say anything to us, if you'd like to let the people that work here know anything, Jeff is here with us. If you'd like to give him a message.
Does it bother you that we're here right now?
Do you not like us being here? For yes, you can cross, open for no. Is it no?
I don't know. I've never done this. Are you a human spirit? Or are you something besides a human spirit?
Can you just go ahead and try crossing the dowsing rods for us? Can you try getting the energy to cross them? Just so we know you're here.
Doesn't want to communicate. Are you choosing not to communicate with us right now?
Oh, it seems like they can use this. Oh, it's moving. We also have a flashlight behind us. I'm not sure if you can use the energy from the flashlight and maybe communicate with us through that. You can use the energy. Oh, was that me? Yeah, that was me. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I saw it flash on the camera, but it was with my hand. You can make the flashlight dim to let us know that you're here.
Is there a left and right, like rod?
I don't think so.
Or just
No, sometimes they'll point to something. Like sometimes they'll point to where they like want you to go. Going.
Does that do anything?
Oh, a little bit. Oh. There's a little bit. It was starting to read something. Oh. That almost looks like it's starting to cross.
Is somebody here with us right now?
You can't pull energy from us, but if you would like to, you can go ahead and pull energy from our equipment in order to be strong enough.
There's also a printer right there that's plugged in. You just pull it from that printer right there.
Yeah. Any equipment. anything?
I don't know. I don't know either. This is the first one.
Did you sway it a little bit? Oh, or not. That might be something.
I feel something pulling. It's doing something. You ever done dowsing routes?
I have not.
Feel it.
I've heard people mentioning them. but
Feel it. Like, it's crazy. So, like, you can, like, just hold it straight and, like, you can feel the energy. Like, you can feel it move. It's weird. You'll just feel it. You'll.
I'll put this on.
You should talk to them. They know you.
Yeah.
Are you mad that we're here?
Did you do that?
Because you just made me poop myself.
Sorry.
I'm like,
I touched it.
Giggles.
Oops. It'll talk for a couple, like, just one more minute. Would you like to know? Would you like to let Jeff know that you're here?
Is there a portal in this hallway?
Looks like it's trying to say no.
I don't think it doesn't want to communicate.
like before.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that it's like being
Well, I
stubborn.
feel like it also isn't right here because I feel like the energy's back there. You know, right here is
It
not
is.
really.
That's strong.
And this is the one that does not want to communicate.
Mm.
We could go back in the hallway if you want to try.
Alright, we're wheeling.
Okay. I also have this, which is said to, it's just a coin that you flip, yes or no, but with the way reality works and the fact that it's just
Wavelength.
our perception of reality, spirits or energy are supposed to be able to kind of manipulate either the energy or the outcome somehow. I don't know how.
It's a 50-50 chance of yes or no.
I don't know. Sorry, it's kind of blinding. I don't know how to make it a little bit better. Okay, we're also gonna do the coin here.
Hello. It's Valerie, Brittany, and Jack here. We're here to communicate. We mean you no harm. Can you cross for yes and go outward for the word no? Does it bother you that we're here right now in your space?
Okay, I'm gonna flip for that. Yes.
Can you feel like the energy kind of like wobbling it? It's crazy, isn't it?
This is your chance right now to get a message across to all the people here, the people that work here, the people that share your space. If
Is
we
this-
can help you, we'd like to. What was your question?
Is this like a portal in between the mirrors?
I'm doing really bad flips, but no.
Are you somebody that died here?
Yes.
Are you a woman?
Oh, sorry. That's my bad. landed on yes.
Did you work here?
Yes. Were you a nurse? Yes. Are you feeling something strange?
Did you help your patients pass along to the other side?
No.
That's good.
Do you just not like being bothered? Is that are you angry about something? Ugh, why do I keep doing that?
The universe.
It said
making you-
no, but I'm gonna try again. Let's confirm it. Are you angry about something? Okay, now it said yes.
It's just like they're wobbling.
It could be me too.
Yeah.
You
Small
know,
swaying sometimes
never-
does kind of, yeah.
No, I mean, but it's crazy though, like, 'cause even just when you're holding them and they're not even like really even crossing, like when they,
now that I'm not doing.
yeah.
Okay. That's a yes.
Totally not.
And the last thing that the last question was, are you angry about something?
So that's how you communicate with us. Can you cross outwards?
It's almost like confirming because I got a no and a yes.
This is rewriting. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What was that noise?
Just the equipment and their calls and stuff.
Oh, the beeping.
Are you angry with someone that is still alive? Yes. It's really swaying there.
It's almost like dancing.
I don't know if I can tell what the dowsing rods are doing. Are you angry with someone who's here in the room right now? No. Can you confirm no with the dowsing rods? Can you open them up a little bit? Can you try to open them all the way? Get them
Go
all
further.
the way opposite of each other?
There you go. Go further. Come on, you got this.
Mm-hmm.
Spread it. There you go. Good.
Oops. Yep, keep going. I mean, maybe she just doesn't have enough energy right now, but it does seem like it did.
I feel like it just doesn't want to communicate.
I don't know, this coin has been kind of weirdly spot on. Hasn't it seemed a little oddly spot on?
I
Like
feel
not
like it's 50-50 questions.
Coincidence?
I don't know. It's a flip of a coin.
It's not, are you angry with someone in this building? Ugh, why do I keep missing?
That's the
I'm not
universe.
even gonna sit, I'm not gonna look at it, I'm just gonna redo it. Angry with someone in the building? No. someone that's still alive. Can you confirm that you're angry with someone that is still alive for me? Can you just bring those together? Bring them closer together? Try to make them touch. Is that talking or a voice?
Talking
It's
downstairs.
just the radio.
Or someone downstairs.
Can you bring this close together for us? Just push them so that way they touch.
It's like it's trying,
Yeah.
but then it's like it doesn't want to.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go get that. Yeah, it seemed to be working best.
So when I first tried those, I was at Valerie's house, and it was going like, whoop, and it flooded right back open, and then it like closed. It was crazy. I was like talking.
Calibrating. Okay. Here for the dowsing rods. It's picking up a little bit of energy, but it's not super strong. It's just spiking to yellow.
Should I go back further?
Yeah, we can try.
Not that I want to.
And let's go. Move out.
If I don't look, I see I got it right here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's almost always where it is, huh?
Wow,
see.
is it strong?
I mean, this is where I got it, yeah.
Ugh.
EMF. I'm not getting EMF yet.
Put these up a little bit more.
Now good.
Oh, yeah.
Is it getting adjusted, but still?
Ooh, it's spiking.
Yep, I'm ice cold.
I see some questions, Jeff.
Are you mad that we're up here? Are you a nurse? Oh, that was weird.
Does it feel like it's trying? Oh, it's spiking. Every time they move a little bit more
Were
strongly.
you a patient here?
That seems like a very heavy. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god.
Uh-oh. That seemed like a very strong. Do you need to move?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it seemed like a very. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I think a
Like,
yes.
I feel like it's right behind me.
And it did spike. What's interesting too is that when you get two things to confirm something, because right as that moved the most, this spiked the most. Mm-hmm.
That was a fucked up feeling right there. I
Yeah.
will tell you that.
There's definitely it's there and it just hides there. I don't know why. It doesn't. It just likes being there for some reason. I don't really understand why it likes to be there.
That was really.
I know, that's what I
horrendous
feel like
feeling.
that was what I felt probably, very similar to it because it was very, very intense. Yeah.
You think it was like the moving of the rods, or
It was
It's
both.
not
The
right.
feeling came first, and then when I looked, that's when they
And
were
it
coming
went-
together.
and
And
it
that's
went-
when
and
I
then it
asked if it
went
was a patient. Was
Right,
it?
yeah, it was,
Yeah.
if you were a
And it went
patient.
whoosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it went
Last
even
I
all of a
remember
sudden
was
it
they-
just
What does that
moved
even
straight
mean?
towards
They
you.
touched,
Well-
which was their, supposed to be the response for yes.
Mhm.
And that's when I closed my eyes, and the next thing I knew that,
Uh,
I don't remember
They
where they were
both
at.
went.
Honestly, I don't want to scare you, but usually when they both point somewhere, it's supposed to mean like that's where they are. So that
It's
could,
direction.
that it's was behind it. It's telling us that that's where it is. It's behind. It was behind them.
Maybe they died in that spot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you get a response like that, I don't know if the camera saw it. Did you die there, and are you stuck there? Or do you just feel like you can't go anywhere else? Do you choose to be there?
I definitely feel like it's a dark energy that's down here.
I don't know if it's like sinister
Lost?
as much as just angry.
Angry, yes.
Yeah,
That's
angry.
the first thing I thought of too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can go back. If you want to try to ask some more, I'll try it again. But that was really a
Well,
horrendous feeling.
oh, I don't know.
Do you
if
want me to
it's-
come back and talk to you?
If you want us to go back, spike it to red.
To keep your happy asses right there.
If you do not want us to go back there, spike it to red. It doesn't like it. It doesn't not.
It doesn't want us there.
No. We're really sorry, and we're sorry if something happened to you that was very traumatic and that you still experience even after death. And we really don't mean to disturb you.
Heavy sorrow feeling you had, I
Mhm.
got
Yeah.
just out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
crying. It's sad.
The
It's a-
anger is this. If I
it's a-
can bring
it's a deep
psychology
emotion.
into it, anger is a secondary emotion. It comes from something else. So sadness could really be the primary emotion. Sorrow and sadness about something that happened.
Did you die young? Did you have a whole life ahead of you that you weren't ready to give up?
It did say it was a woman though, right?
I think it's
It also said it was a nurse. We could be talking to two different things too. Are you a woman?
you a man? Are you done talking to us?
Are you a thing? An entity? Oh, seems like it's done. Oh, or not.
So yeah, I think it's confirming.
It is done?
I think it's
Yes, I'm
confirming.
done. Are you still there? I don't want to keep, if it really just does, if it's not
If it wants to be left alone,
right, I don't want to keep pestering,
Right.
That's when stuff happens.
it's almost too like the third floor. I don't want to say was a waste,
Mm-hmm.
but it's almost like it's here.
The strongest energies.
There's multiple energies.
I mean,
here.
it did seem like
But this
something
is the
was
one
on
to
the
me
third
that's
floor.
more prevalent and
Yeah.
This is
I mean, it was an
Uh,
emotional response.
yes.
It wasn't just hearing
It's very
things. It was a strong emotional response. Mm-hmm.
for sure. Because when you were feeling that, like I have it, like I recorded
Yeah.
it. Like you'll see. Like,
Yeah, my face. I know. I was
as
trying
you
to
were
hide
feeling
it,
that,
but I
like,
couldn't hide
felt
it.
Like
There was no. There's just no hiding it. It was so incredibly strong that very overpowering.
I am such a fixer person.
You want to try to help?
I do, but I don't think it wants help.
I don't know.
It's like it's stuck in its own loop.
I don't know if there is a way to help something that doesn't want to be helped.
Ask if it wants help.
Want to try again?
You want to do the rods again?
Yeah.
I could also. Do you want? I'll try the rods.
Yeah.
Do you want to hold that?
Yeah.
I kind of want to go back there, but I also don't really want to go
That's,
back there.
I mean, I was out here and it didn't work.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know,
I don't really
I
want to
even
feel
did
that
try
feeling
before I
again,
got situated to manipulate those to see,
Right.
and yeah, I could not get them to go where I wanted them to go.
Mhm. They're not
Yeah,
meant to.
Right,
be
but
manip-
me
yeah,
never using
exactly,
them before.
Yeah.
You were just trying to figure it out.
Because if I've watched
Yeah.
videos, I'm like, oh, there's a way that they're
Right,
moving
that they're
and
they're
making them go,
moving.
and
Because
it's
I
like,
can,
that-
but I have to do big movements. Like you
Right.
can tell
Yeah.
I am moving them.
You have to put your
You know.
energy into it.
But these aren't. They're not supposed to be able to be manipulated by your movements because they're technically made to find oil. So you want them to be as accurate as possible,
Correct,
picking
yeah.
up like the magnetic fields.
Yeah, so that's why I was trying to see, well, let me see, and it,
Isn't
I
it
couldn't.
crazy though too when you feel that energy, like
Yeah.
you can almost like feel the energy through that into your own
Mhm.
hands. Like I don't know, I feel like it's crazy. And they're copper too, so like
Yeah.
they're high conducting.
Are you here with us? It's opening, which means no, which is kind of an ironic thing. You know what I mean?
She's answering.
It's like, no, I'm not here with you. Can you cross them to let us know that you do not want to speak to us? Can you try crossing?
Would you like our help to help you cross to the other side? So you don't have to continue to feel this way?
Can you cross them if you would like help? I can't see what they're doing, so if it does something, just let me know. I'm trying to just connect with it. Can you cross them for us? Just to let us know what you would like. It's almost perfectly like perpendicular to each other.
It's just neutral. Like,
Maybe, does that mean, maybe it means like no communication? You know what I mean? Maybe
Just
just
shut
means,
off?
yeah, done or something. Or maybe it's the way I'm. And it just might. It's also because we're here. I honestly have some real trepidation about
I don't know.
going back there.
Mm-hmm. Be angry.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
Should we try? Should we try pictures? Try pictures for orbs and stuff.
Good idea.
Yeah, it's working. It's not broken, so it's just out of juice. And it's strange too because, you know, to have an emotional response like that in one certain area
Right.
and not just
Continuously.
continuously in that area, but to not experience it elsewhere. You know what I mean? It's just that really tells you why that area. You know what I mean? Because if you were coming into an experience like this and you were nervous and scared, you would
God.
really feel that. Oh no! Don't tell me that. What?
I see a face in the mirror.
because of your face.
I'll look at it in another time where it's bright and sunny outside.
Okay. Let me see.
You see it? There's
Oh,
3
I
dots.
see it, yeah.
And then there's
I
a
see it.
face, and it's like you can look at her hair, everything, and she's screaming.
Oh, I can see her. I can see the nose, the eyes. It takes a while to like focus in on it, but it does, honestly, once you see it, you can almost not unsee it.
It's like a car accident. You don't want to look, but you have
Yeah.
to.
You have to.
It might take
So
you a
look at
minute
that.
to.
Okay.
So 3 dots in it, and then you can see her eyes, her hair.
See, what I see is right underneath that dot. Is that what you're talking? Right underneath that dot,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I see a head
Yeah.
and arms.
Eyes.
See, I see arms coming up. Like that's her head. The dark is the hair
Mm-hmm.
with the 2 eyes, and I see an arm, and I see an arm
I could
like
see,
this.
Yeah, like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Almost like she's doing something like this. That's what
Yeah.
I saw.
Like a headache. Could that be a signal to us that
Do we have this light off?
something happened with her head? Yeah, it was dark this whole time. While you were taking pictures, I turned off the lights. Do you need a flashlight? It's interesting to me too that if something, because I was just thinking about the calls that come through here
Mhm.
and what, the emotion that can be attached to that as well.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to have something be so full of that emotion in a space that maybe has a lot of that
Yeah.
too,
We should take the dowsing rods upstairs and see if they work.
Yeah,
differently.
that's right, yeah. Let me, while we're still down here, I think maybe I want to just take the flashlight, if it works. Let's see, is that gonna be enough? That chair just scared me when it flashed. I didn't realize there was a chair there. I was like, what is that? All right. I don't want to, but I kind of want to make myself, because there is something. I'm going to go back there and just videotape
Yourself?
real quick. No, I'm just going to videotape in front of me, and if I feel something, I'm honestly going to turn back around because I don't really want to, but just see if we can pick up an orb or something. Whoa. When you flash, the camera gets so weird looking. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
So it's the day after, and we're just basically going to take some time to talk about what happened. Maybe just talk about a little bit like during what happened, and then what happened after without cameras. Because my phone died. The very last thing that happened was I was walking down the hallway back to that spot that had all the like emotion attached to it, and like right as I got to that spot, basically my phone dead, completely dead. And while I was trying to charge it there, it wasn't even charging. It didn't start really charging until we got into the car. So I don't know. And Jeff said that something weird happened with his car and the cameras.
Yeah, he said that like something was being detected, which he said his car is a brand new car, like there's no issues. And then I did message him, and he said that on his way home that it straightened up and nothing happened. So
Weird.
it was just crazy.
Yeah. Something, I don't know. It's like something felt like it didn't want to communicate, but then something felt like it did want to communicate.
Yeah. So instead of like talk about the whole entire investigation, I feel like we can just go over like highlights. I know a highlight for me for sure was when we were sitting there. Oh, were we recording at that moment?
I don't know.
We were talking about like releasing the spirits and
Oh no,
like,
we weren't recording.
that
so
they
this
didn't
wasn't-
have to
This wasn't captured on
be
camera
here.
yet.
You know what I mean? We were just like, I was kind of setting them free, and then the candle flickered,
Yeah.
and I feel like after that, after I kind of told them to go, like it's okay that they can go.
Yeah.
I feel like the communication like kind of went down. Like it wasn't
It
as
did, yeah. After my camera died and we went back upstairs to use the dowsing rods and to try to communicate a little bit more, it wasn't active at all. And I recorded a little bit with your camera, but obviously I couldn't do anything with mine. So we like communicated for a while. There was actually, we caught some really interesting things with the EMS off camera, unfortunately, where Brittany was talking about heaven and what she, thinks heaven
they,
might
like,
be,
passed on.
and we were talking about like passing on and all sorts of things. And every single time that we said like a certain like statement,
it was confirming.
the EMF would light up, like saying yes,
That was right.
like that's right.
And I was
Yeah.
getting so like goosebumps.
Mhm.
Like
And we're talking
It
about
was
how like it
crazy.
felt different up there, that it felt like almost maybe something did pass on, like was able to like release, and it was like yes. Okay, we had to pause because some people came through to get some candy. So yeah, I don't know, it was very interesting because it felt a lot lighter up there, and it felt like almost there was just residual energy at like at the end, but that something was maybe coming back from heaven or something like heaven.
to,
I don't know, but
thank us. It was weird.
yeah, it did seem like
Well,
maybe
you
it was
got-
saying thank you.
like you.
I was touched,
Like
yeah.
patting on the head.
Something kind of just very, very gently just moved like the hair on the back of my head. And Jeff was like, I think maybe they're saying, like, maybe it's like something, like if it was a nurse, maybe something motherly or, that's thanking you. And then Brittany got chills because she was like, I feel like that's right. And then the EMF, I think, also went off like, yes.
We should have been recording
So,
that.
I
We were so in the
know.
moment. We were just like
we were
in
just
it.
we were just talking. We weren't even trying to communicate anything. We were just started talking, and the EMF had been green like before that.
And then the dowsing rods. I feel like the dowsing rod, that was like an interesting thing because at like first they did want to communicate, and then it was like almost like I
It's
don't
like
know,
it was trying, but
it didn't
couldn't-
have enough
yeah.
energy to communicate. Like it was
Yeah.
like I could almost feel the dowsing rods like trying,
Yeah.
and they were like.
And for me, every
Trying.
time I used the dowsing rods, they would just always end up like this, and it just felt like that meant done. Like we're just, I don't know what that means. We'll have to look it up, but they were just exactly opposite
It was
each
like a
other,
neutral feeling.
like that's it, and then they wouldn't move anymore. But like with like other times, they'd like sway and kind of be pulled a little bit. The biggest dowsing rod moment though was when Jeff was doing the dowsing rods, and then all of a sudden they swung backwards.
And, like hit
And
him.
like hit him,
But it
and,
was-
and it was an intense feeling.
And then he's
but
like,
he
"I
was
gotta
also
get outta here."
feeling something, and it was almost like to me, it was almost like it was saying, "I'm behind you," you know.
And that's what he felt. He just felt like
He
it
felt
was
like
right
something was
him.
behind him. He said, he said,
And-
"We need, like, let's go because I feel like there's something behind him," and he was not comfortable anymore at that time.
I also took some pictures with my camera, and then in the pictures we'll have to like both post them obviously, but in the mirror I swear I can see a face.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, and it looks like she's like screaming and like
Yeah, you can.
You'll
Get,
have to
it
see.
looks like really long hair, but also it might be like hands, like being kind of like on the head. And we kind of picked up that maybe there was a tragedy, maybe
Like
something happened.
anger or
But whatever, yeah,
sorrow, or just like she's trapped
Whoever is
in
on
this
that
state
second
of
floor.
chaos,
Yeah.
and it's just like constant, and that's why
It's
I
just
think the
anger and
emotions
sorrow.
there are so
She didn't
strong.
want us there, but the thing is, okay, we had to pause again, handing out candy again. So, where were we?
I don't know.
I don't know. Jeff was
The
like
dowsing
feeling,
rods and the feeling
dowsing
he had to
rods,
go.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then
So that was interesting. That was he felt, I think, what I've had felt that was so intense right in that spot, and it's nowhere else. It's only in that spot for some reason. And right when we walked in, it felt like I felt honed into that spot, and I thought there was something there. But then to actually like get confirmation, like I got the confirmation on the EMF when I was there, like not just the emotional response, but the EMF as well. And then he got the confirmation with the emotional response and the dowsing rods. Okay, so there's a lot to talk about, but well, maybe, you know, if you guys have questions, comment, reach out through social media, and maybe we'll do like another follow-up to kind of let you guys know like what we were feeling, what we were thinking. So okay, but the like biggest thing that was off camera and unexplainable and just strange, and there's no way to prove it, but I mean, you guys, you're just gonna have to take our word for it because
It wasn't me.
I don't know. Very, very strange. So, we were sleeping. We went home, fell asleep, and then at 6 a.m.
It was 6:20.
About 6:20, we started hearing knocking on the front door, and so we all wake up, and we don't know what's going on. I woke up. I went upstairs. I go to the door. I'm looking out there, and then my husband, he goes, "There's flashlights outside. There's like people." He's like, "Don't open the door." And then I'm like, "What?" And then someone at the door goes, "It's the police." And I'm like, "What?" So it was so weird. And then Brittany wakes up, and she comes over, and she's like, "What's happening?" And then they're saying, "Yeah, we got a call from this address," and we're all like, "What?" Like, my first instinct is like, is someone like pranking us or doing something, or did someone else like call 911 and give them like our address saying like something's going on,
That's what my thoughts are too.
Yeah. And so, but then my husband's like, "Well, what's the number?" And they're like, start naming the number, and Brittany's like, "That's my number. That's my phone number." But she was sleeping. And I was like, "Well, then I was like, did you butt dial? Like,
No,
did
so-
you accidentally dial, like, while you're sleeping?" Go ahead, yeah.
So I went in and I like checked my phone because I was like, there's no way. Like, that is my phone number. There's no way I called. I've been sleeping. I've been passed out sleeping, and like the pillows were next to each other. My phone was sitting on the left side of the pillow, like right here next to me. And so I picked it up, and it did. Like, I'll show you. Like, it said that I called at 6:05, and it was a 34-second phone call. And then I got a phone call back, which was a missed call from the police department. And then I didn't hear anything. I don't remember hearing any. I was passed out sleeping.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I woke up and I had just seen. I looked out the sliding glass doors, and all I seen was lights, and I was like, "Who is here?" Like, it was weird.
Ever. And so for it to happen right after we do an investigation at the 911 building,
Just a
to
coincidence.
have a call go out to 911,
Where we were
to
at
that
the
same
911
it
building.
called the building we were at, because that is
Like-
that is the dispatcher building where we were at.
I'm getting goosebumps right now just talking about this. I don't know. It was creepy. I don't know. I also wonder if what if spirits can travel through electronical devices, and it had to call back to go home.
Whatever it was, it seemed like it
It was
it does things to electronics too. It can manipulate electronics.
Well, I think that's a known thing that spiritual energies can manipulate electronical devices just in general. It's a known. But yeah, so crazy. I did not call. God strike me dead. Now.
Yeah. I do not think that Brittany is the type of person that would prank call and have the police come out to her house
6 a.m.
So,
hey guys.
yeah. No, so very
Crazy.
strange. Very
I don't know.
strange. I almost feel like it could be something that's saying, hey, it was real. This is legitimate.
A thing.
I don't know.
Jeff,
Something
I
that did want to
messaged
communicate,
Jeff.
or
He
maybe
said maybe
scare
a thank
us.
you. I don't
Yeah, Jeff thought maybe it was maybe saying thank you, but send police to your house as a thank you is a little bit weird. So
Yeah.
message didn't come through if it was a thank you message.
Well, they didn't rate us or anything, so we're
Yeah,
good.
no. So.
Yeah, we hit all the good stuff real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
So, yeah, I don't know. Very strange. Kind of, interesting, a little bit scary, but, I think we're, we're going to cleanse again.
I feel good, though. I
Cleanse it,
don't
close
feel
the
like
door.
anything is attached
We
to
actually,
me.
we really didn't close the door, and we needed to. Let's close the door right now. We're closing the door on communication with any and all spirits attached to the 911 building in the Warren, Howland area. We no longer wish to communicate. We are closing that door, closing that chapter, and hopefully leaving it to you to work through whatever is necessary on your path.
We no longer wish to be connected to that energy that is from there.
That's pretty much it.
That's it. So we got.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, folks.
Follow
Follow us,
watching.
like
Yeah.
us. Yeah, good
Yeah.
stuff here in Warren, Ohio.
Click the follow button for more.
Click it.
Because we will be doing this again.
We need you guys to click it, and I need you to heart it. We need all
Yeah.
that fun
Do
stuff.
thumbs up. do all
Because we would like to do this more. And
Yeah.
we do this.
that. I think eventually we'll do
For
like
you,
a
for
donation
for
link or
ourselves.
something for all of us.
We're doing this to solve the universe's mysteries. And honestly, I feel like I feel like our team was kind of developed to like release souls. Like I truly do feel like last night we released something or
Or at
somebody.
least set it in a good, maybe was, started on a good
there's multiple spirits there.
Yeah.
Like let's get that straight first. This is not just one haunting. This is like multiple different spirits that have been there, and it's like Jeff was also saying that he felt that there was like a level, like a war between the levels, like
Yeah.
the negative energy downstairs is what's like keeping everybody up here, like there, like anchored
Yeah.
almost.
But it's weird because the last people that investigated, which was 2 years ago, they actually felt like the third floor was the most intense. So it's weird that for us it was different. It was the second floor that was the most intense, and the third floor wasn't as intense. So whatever had transpired during those 2 years has changed things, maybe moved things around, depending on how time works intradimensionally. Who knows how much time goes by for them and what's happened.
I don't know. I also felt like in that moment we were sitting there talking with all those candles. Here I am raveling on. We're trying to cut this off, but now that I'm thinking of it, but we were sitting there and I had this like, I don't know. I guess it's maybe for me it's like communicating with the spirits, and I feel like it's them like.
It was the I know, but sorry, the balloons just came down.
It's
not that strange, okay? They were.
Regardless, I just got startled. Hold on. I don't care what it was. It scared me.
That's fine.
But I felt like the spirits were just kind of like telling me how things work, like how like people can pass over, and then like for them, like they go on their mission, they can like do whatever they have to do, and for however long it takes them, they can also like beat bop into our reality, and it's
maybe
like
even be in
boom,
different
boom.
places at different times all at once. I mean, who knows? Yeah.
just to be released and set free. And I don't know. I know. Did you seen that flicker on the candle though?
I did.
It was like
that was weird because it
it was weird.
It flickered more than like just
The normal. It was
flickers,
dancing.
because all of a sudden because we all noticed it. I feel
It
like
changed. Yeah.
it was like
Definitely
that flicker,
was a
and everybody was like,
change.
yeah. So it was interesting. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next time, I feel like we need to have.
Oh yeah, I was
cameras.
gonna say a donation because
yes.
we might set up a donation thing for us to get more equipment. We'd like to get a REM pod. We'd like to get like one of those radio voice box things that goes through all the channels, and we'll like come up with things. The EMF was our best thing this investigation.
It was,
Honestly,
yeah.
it was the thing that was being used the
We
most.
communicated really well with it too, and it was like
Yeah.
we were just having conversations and
Mhm.
talking with it
Yeah.
amongst
I mean, it was-
ourselves
it
and with
was-
it, and it was like
It was working
Yes.
so well.
yes, and then it was
Yeah.
nothing.
It was working so well that we didn't end up
Yes.
using the app, which we were going to use.
Yeah, we
to
completely
communicate.
forgot. And it was just
Yeah.
like what we've been using.
Yeah,
Our last
it
time
was
we
what we
investigated
used
was our
before,
like
yeah.
main source of communication.
Yeah.
But
So hopefully, we'll still use the apps and stuff every once in a while, but I'd like to get like a little bit better stuff too.
You- and
Because
the
if
crazy thing,
if the
though-
EMF worked, like imagine how well some of the other stuff might be able to work.
I do want to point out though, if we're just beginning our investigation stuff. People do this for years and years and,
And
years
don't
now.
get this much.
Get nothing. Like they get nothing.
Yeah.
And like the fact I feel like that we've gone out like
We've got
two
something.
times.
We've gotten something every
Every
single
time.
time that
And
we've
it's,
gone out,
like,
whether it's
compelling
an EVP
evidence.
or like just orbs. But like, I mean, this time it was just like there was just so much happening. Honestly, like, there was just a lot.
Mhm.
Did the balloons move again? No. I think that was just my imagination. Anyways, okay.
All
So,
right. Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah,
thanks for
thank
dealing with
you.
our,
rambles.
our rambles.
That's
All
why
right.
we do the podcast. So
Right?
we'll probably talk about this more once we get to doing another podcast. We'll see when we do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see you guys. Emerald vibes. Oh.
I can't move fast enough.
Yeah. I got the light. Are you okay? Oh, you ran into the chair.
I don't think I want to do that again.
Okay.